everybody, welcome back. I'm bringing you along today as we have Operation Garden going on right now. The garden is planted, we've had some rain so it's muddy. Our dogs like to run through the garden as they're going to the back side of the farm, and we are putting an end to that. So we took advantage last night to go ahead and put some posts in the ground. Today we're working on cutting the boards to go along the outside. It's not going to be a very tall fence. We don't want it to be too tall, but we want it tall enough to where it will make the dogs go around the garden instead of through it. We were able to get a hold of some lumber. We're using that to kind of cut up and use along the outside. It's some rough cut. So it'll be kind of a rustic look, which I am all for. I don't know that we will finish this today, but we're going to try to get a good start on it. I know the clouds keep building, so I'm saying it's probably going to rain sometime soon, but while it's not raining, we're going to go ahead and see how far we can get in this process. Good morning, everyone. Brand new day, still the same project. We were able to get about half of the garden done yesterday. You can kind of see what we have here. We've got the rough cut boards, and we just screwed them to the poles. We've already tested it, it works. The dogs now go around it, so hopefully that continues. We felt like we got a lot accomplished yesterday. We hope that today we can finish this up. We've got to do the other side of this garden and then the upper garden. The boards are already cut, so it's just a matter of screwing them to the post and calling it good. We will need to get a gate for this garden and a gate for the upper garden. We haven't figured out what we want to do yet, but I'm thinking as long as the sides are around the garden, the dogs shouldn't mess with it. What we ended up doing for the gates of the garden is using that same rough cut lumber, cutting it into smaller strips and pieces, and building a frame of it. Each garden had 2 doors, and once we had the frame built, we cut hog panels into the correct height and length, spray painted those black, and then stapled those to the back side of the fence. And here you have it. Our 2020 garden is 95% complete. We just need to stain the boards that we have going around the gardens. We have about a 10-foot section here that we added on when we originally built the fence around the garden. We are slowly killing it off, possibly using it as an area for a fall garden. If not, it'll be well worked up and ready for next year. The corn is doing great. The sweet potatoes are taking off. The celery seems to have stalled, but just within this past week, it is starting to take off. Still waiting on those green beans. We had to replant those a second time because the first time, with all the rain we got, they rotted. There's a few sprouts that have come up. Hoping and praying this week we have more. Carrots are looking great, about ready to be thinned. And the onions as well. The bulbs are getting about baseball size, so that's very, very exciting. They're doing wonderful. The tomato plants have tripled in size since we put them in there. They're getting so big. We already have a couple tomatoes that are about pea-sized, marble-sized on the plants with plenty of blooms. So I'm very excited to see where they will be at the end of the next week. We've got some 80-ish weather, hopefully some rain around the corner to give them a little drink. But I can honestly say I'm so excited about this project. The wooden fence we have going around it to keep our dogs out reminds me of the olden days. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you inspiration for your garden. Would love to have you stick around. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. We've had several within the past couple weeks. Glad to have you around. Hope you enjoy the videos that we have on our page and the ones we will have coming up. And until next time, take care and happy gardening.